Hi everyone, my name is Dushan Singh Jadeja and I have Ishvinder Sethi with me. Ishvinder is part of AI4bharat team. He's a project officer there, and today he's going to tell us about what AI4bharat team is doing and share some of the innovations and the tools that his teams are building there. Ishvinder, it's so great to have you on our show today.
Hi. So we are AI4bharat and we are a research lab at IIT Madras. And we are most of, let's say, doing full stack open source work in Indian languages. And we are collecting data, building models, as well as building applications on top for all 22 Indian languages. And we are releasing them open source for the ecosystem to consume.
Lovely. So tell us about what are some of the tools and the models that AI for Bharat has built so far and that is being used by many developers. I've looked at, I think you guys work on text, you guys work on voice, you work on like variety of different data types out of it. If you can tell us more about some of those work that the team has done.
So we work with different modalities of data as well as models. We have, let's say, collected speech data from around 200 districts from various speakers, and so it's around 15,000 hours of data. We released it open source for anybody to train their models on and consume the data for fine tuning different models. That's the first step. And we have also, let's say, built speech models which are ASR model, and those models can also be used open source and can be found on Hugging Face or GitHub. And then we are working on different modalities like other than speech, which are text to text translation. We released a couple of years back, we released a model called Indic Trans version 1 and version 2. So that model basically translates from text from one language to another. It supports all two Indian languages. Then we also have, let's say, models which are for converting text to speech. And we have, let's say, released all the data that we have collected so far open source for anybody to fine tune their models, as well as build their own models. Even we have release the models that we have built open source for anybody to consume, let's say, as MIT license in their enterprise grade applications as well.
Sounds fascinating. What are some of the applications built on top of AI for Bharat tools, models, or data that your team has made it open source? I know, Sarvam AI is such a wonderful story that came out of India's AI ecosystem. I believe some of the co-founders were part of AI for Bharat in the past as well. But are there like other applications that you could tell us built on top of AI for Bharat?
Yeah, so there are like various people who were, let's say, who co-founded AI4bharat. So the founder of Servam is one of them. We also have Professor Mitesh Khapra who's heading us right now. And there are like various applications which are built on top of these models. These applications can be, let's say, built by different organizations. We are also building some applications on top of it, and let's say making other organizations, let's say, work fruitful with those applications. One such application that we have built is called Chitralekha. It's for transcreating video from one language to another, and it's currently used by NPTEL for translating video content that we create, let's say the courses in English, to various Indian languages to reach out the rural part of India and teach them engineering courses. So so these are like, there are these applications can be of various, let's say, use cases, and they can be used in any, integrated with any kind of infrastructure, software infrastructure.
Lovely. My last question, Ishwinder, is that how people can get started with AI for Bharat. Is there some references, links that you would like to highlight? Do you have like Jupyter notebooks that people get or are there references, examples that people can have a look and get started there?
You can find out, let's say, on our website, ai4bharat.iitm.ac.in. You can find out all the relevant links over there with all the research areas that we have worked in, and you will find all the installation instructions of these models that we have built, or even the download links for all the data sets that are released. So there are like experimentation collab notebooks over there attached with some of those samples. So you can even, let's say, experiment out with those and, let's say, twink those parameters to get better outputs and all those things. We would encourage everybody to use those models to learn more, as well as, let's say, integrate those with different applications they may have, and they might be targeting a vast Indian audience to integrate these tools and applications or models that we have built to their infrastructure, so that we can take part in democratizing Indian languages to the society in the digital manner.
Ishwinder, it's so nice to have you on our show. Thank you for your time and wish you all the best.